Intergenerational trauma are traumatic events that begin years prior to our current generation and have impacted our physiology, beliefs, values, coping skills, and view of self, others, and the world. Intergenerational trauma almost always includes a loss of safety, emotional, psychological, physical, financial, etc. Symptoms also differ based on racial groups and type of original trauma. Enslavement, genocide, domestic violence, sexual abuse, immigration status, and poverty are all clear sources of trauma that lead to intergenerational trauma. Our bodies carry the trauma, and many times there is no awareness of this. We just have this sudden reaction that says, protect yourself. Racialized trauma is in all bodies, regardless of their color. Trauma work needs to be done by all of us. Intergenerational transmission of resilience. This can show up within language, cultural rituals, jewelry, music, family stories, art, dances, family rituals, and literature. I'm here today because of the resilience of my ancestors. Yes, there's a lot of trauma in my family, but if it wasn't for their resilience, I wouldn't be here today. Many times we tend to focus on the trauma that got passed down from our ancestors, but we forget to put as an equal attention to all qualities of strength that also got passed on to us. Many stories have historical trauma and incomplete. They fail to include the elements of survival, strength, and the potential for healing and health, despite a prolonged adversity. The family's experience of trauma needs to be developed into a story that articulates survival. Resilience was created and passed along through the generations. This is an intergenerational transmission of resilience. Our resilience is birthed via history, language, symbols, art, literature, music, and rituals. Personal and family identities are strengthened by this celebrated identity. Ancestral forms of self-presentation show up in our blood, in our DNA. Our resilience shows in our hair, our eyes, and our skin. There are gatherings, memorials, communal rituals, songs, and dances. We celebrate survival and vitality. Family stories of suffering are transformed through a process of cultural alchemy into stories of heroic survival and strength. Let's celebrate our richness, our culture, our identity, our strength, our resilience.